Coach, day 2 of camp. What did you see out there here today?
I think you saw a little bit of growth, even from yesterday. They practiced hard yesterday, but I think they were a little cleaner today in what they did. Had some opportunities, whether to work the ball vertically, and like the physicality of the offensive line. I think guys are getting a good understanding of how we practice and the standard that we want to set them every single day. And I thought they did a decent job of that today.
Can you see emerging chemistry already with Drew Brown and Gino Lewis?
Yeah, obviously it's very early, but when you look at what we did situationally, and when we needed some things, you saw Drew look over there and you saw Gino make some tough catches, and that's good to see. Obviously, we all know what Gino can offer, and it's going to throughout this camp. They're going to have a lot of time to work together, but it was nice to see a little bit of it start today.
I know Tyree Adams got a few more reps today. How do you got 4 guys that have started in this league, even though Tyree's only started 1 game, but how do you incorporate him in, especially when you've got 4 pretty seasoned guys here in that quarterback room?
Yeah, and we work with it. Myself and Tommy have a plan to make sure that everybody's going to get their opportunities to show. We're in a very positive situation in the fact with the depth we have at quarterback, and it's a long camp. Everyone's going to get their opportunities. It was great to see Tyree out there and functioning with the offense this year, and I think he did some good things. And so throughout camp, he's going to get plenty more, just as well as Hastings as well as we go forward. But like I said, it's early, and look forward to seeing them all play.
Announced today that Kalil Pimpleton got a 2-year extension, so through 2027. How big is that to have one of your more dynamic players as part of the Redblacks for 3 more years?
Yeah, extremely excited. Obviously, the big thing for me is that the commitment he was willing to show the city of Ottawa and how much he loves the town and loves what we're doing here. And, when you get a player of Kalil's ability, just going into his 2nd year and knowing that going to have the opportunity to continue to watch him grow over the years is just fantastic.
Also, Eric Cumberbatch signed, so the whole draft class is signed. How big is that?
Oh, it's great. Obviously wished Eric the best in his opportunity down there, but he was eager to get up here and start working on his CFL career as soon as that opportunity ended for this year. And it's good because all these young guys, now is the time where they get the majority of their reps in what we do. And now he's got an opportunity. I mean, everyone knows with Tunde retiring and Justin being down for a little bit, he's got a great opportunity in front of him. And so the earlier he got on the field, the better. There's going to be competition, with him, Yanni, and Charlie Ringland, and King Ambers. So, he didn't want to get behind, and so it's fantastic to have him in the meeting rooms and out on the field.
And last one, unfortunately, Justin Howell out with a walking boot. Just take us through what happened to him and just how long you expect him out.
Yeah, what happened was Justin was working out and didn't even know he did anything. Then about a week and a bit later, started feeling a little bit funny and ended up had a little fracture in there. And so we just want to make sure that he's ready to go, takes it easy, allow the bone to heal. And so it's going to be a little bit, saw in the release yesterday that, he's on the 1 game injured. So at the end of the day, it's really important for him to be out here mentally, right, and getting in, with a new defense and everything like that. Justin's proven over the years that he's a phenomenal student of the game. I have no challenges in believing he'll pick everything up, and when he's ready, he'll be good to go.
Amari, a couple of days at camp here in Ottawa. How's it been for you so far?
It's been nice, man. I've been having a good time enjoying the new facilities, new teams, and just getting used to the players that I'm playing with and the coaches. I've been having a good time so far.
Take us through the decision on why you wanted to come to Ottawa.
Oh, man, just a new beginning, new start. I just felt like I needed a new start and a new beginning, and the coaches played a good factor in that. Our defense is pretty good, too, as well, the D-line. And I just felt like this team is going to the right direction, so I wanted to be a part of it.
How important was it that you knew the defensive coordinator and Will Fields?
Oh, yeah. So last year, Savs, we brought in some guys from Toronto with Coach Mace and Coach Bell and some other guys. So I knew they pretty much came from the same coaching tree. So that played a big part of my decision. So I decided that I was going to come here, and me and Coach Fields, we had talked during the free agency, and made the decision pretty easy for me.
Just working against Kalil Pimpleton quite a bit the last couple of days. What's that been like?
It's been fun, man. Me and him are going to have a pretty good camp. We're going to get close. So I can't wait to continue to compete with him and just build our chemistry on and off the field. So it's been exciting. He's a fast guy, man. I'm pretty fast too, so I know we're going to compete very well during this camp.
What is it about this defense that you like?
Oh man, just we got a lot of playmakers on our team. I mean, of course, the D-line. You know, you got Pickett. We got a lot of good guys on this team, so I just can't wait to be a part of it.
And what was your experience like in Sask?
It was a good experience, man. I was able to learn the game from different players, different coaches. I played an abundance of different coverages, played different positions, playing field half, field corner, had me at boundary half a little bit, boundary corner. So I was able to be a little bit of versatile out there. So just learning different positions. So it had a fun experience out there.
First time with the team, kind of new addition. How is it helpful to be kind of at the dorm screens away from home? I guess to begin that.
I mean, it don't really matter to me, honestly. Either way we go, I know I'm gonna still be with the guys. Just being away from Queens, I guess it kind of contributes to learning the guys a little bit more, especially being away from home and Ottawa. So I guess so, yeah.
Eric, day 2 of camp, but day 1 for you out there. What's it like being out there for your first pro training camp, main camp?
It's great, I'm getting to know the guys, getting to know the playbook. Everyone's growing at the same time with the new DC, new playbook, all that. So I feel like it's a great experience. I didn't miss too much, so I feel like I'm coming in at a good time. I missed that day 1, but I was still out there watching, getting mental reps and stuff like that. So I feel like I'm keeping up with the group for sure.
Take us through just your last few weeks. Let's go in reverse order. So, Saints minicamp, what was that experience like going down there?
No, yeah, it was great. It was great. That opportunity really opened my eyes. How big the football world is and what's really out there. And obviously I had to adjust playing American football and stuff like that. I was playing corner down there, so I feel like that was an adjustment for me, playing halfback up here, So, but yeah, it was a great experience. Got to experience the NFL lifestyle for a couple of days and meet good people. So, I feel like it was a good experience for me.
What was the feedback that they gave you?
Obviously, scheme-wise, I needed some work for sure. But they like the athletic abilities and all of that. So, I feel like that was the main feedback for me.
Before that, you got drafted by your home area team from Alexandria, so and obviously played here locally with the GGs. So what did it mean to get drafted by Ottawa?
No, it's great. I was really happy to hear the news. Obviously staying home is great. I can get to play in front of family, friends, all that, and I feel like if I get the chance to grow in front of this team ahead of me and this future, so I feel like I have the potential to grow and stay in my hometown and get a career out of it.
What drove you to play here locally?
Same thing, friends, family. It's always great to have them out and be able to see them and have the opportunity to have them visit or stuff like that for games and stuff. So it's always great.
And I know you got a chance to play with your brother as well. What was that like?
No, it was great. Obviously, we're twins, so the competitiveness has always been there since we were young. So I feel like every day we're just pushing each other to get better. So I feel like that was a great experience for sure.
Kalil, before we get to camp, a new 2-year extension. So you're signed here in Ottawa through 2027. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot, man. It's really good to be able to, lock in with the Redblacks. It's a great organization, great team. We have a great foundation that we built last year, and I'm excited to be able to continue to build upon that foundation and build something great here.
Why did you want to be a Redblack for a few more years?
Well, like I said, they have a great foundation. The camaraderie of the team, the coaching staff, they know what they're doing. Very dedicated to the players, and we have a great team, and I think we can do some great things.
So take us through camp. It's new this year in Kingston. What's it been like so far?
Yeah, Kingston is a great, Queens is a great university. They have great facilities. They're taking care of us, they're catering to us in the CAF, and they're allowing us to use the dorms, great dorms, and it's just good to get away from Ottawa into a city, where we're not very familiar with. And help each other move around, and I feel that it builds camaraderie, and allows us to get to know each other better, to better ourselves, to have a relationship, to do what we need to do during the season.
What have you seen on the field and experienced on the field for 2 days?
We have a great group of guys. I can tell you that off the rip, man. The first day was really good, and the second day was even better. So, like I said, the foundation has been laid. It's up to us to continue to build upon that foundation and reach our full potential. And I think we got that going. We got a good start.
How big is it for you just to have that knowledge of the league, of the rules, and everything coming here as a veteran player now rather than last year as a rookie?
Yeah, I mean, it's good, but I'm still learning the game. There's a lot of things that I'm still getting used to. I had to ask Coach Dyce a question earlier out in practice, and he educated me on the rule, and it was just, it's just good to continue. Like I said, man, the foundation. There's a foundation that's been laid and set for me, myself, as an individual player in this league and with this team, and continuing to learn and build upon and learn, some of the guys that have come through here, and learn from some of the guys that have been in the league, like Gino, Hardy, Cleasy, just even some guys on the D-line on the defensive side. Darius Pickett, just continuing to pick their brains and learn how it is that I can better myself and better my game to, put myself in the best position to help the team and become a great player in this league.
What has Gino Lewis brought to that receivers room?
Leadership, definitely leadership and a work ethic. You can really tell that he works and that it's going to translate. I watched him on social media all off season. And then I was excited, just waiting to get him in here, and then to get him in here and finally see him work, man. You can tell that the work, transitions from off the field to on the field, and in the leadership aspect, man. Like I said, he's been around for some time, and he knows the ins and outs of the game. Played with a couple of the guys here already, and it just brings that leadership role to help us reach, where we're trying to get to. And
what have you seen from Drew Brown so far?
Experience, man. You could tell that he's getting a little more comfortable. He's getting comfortable. He is comfortable, with the scheme and the offense with Coach Tommy, and the receivers that he got to build a connection with last year. Being able to trust, the O-line, having some experience, and gameplay with the O-line, and the checks and things like that, man. That is just gonna help us reach our potential this season. And yeah, he's doing a wonderful job with us.
You mentioned year 2 being big on Drew, building trust with others. How about for you as well? I know wide receiver, quarterback, it's a different maybe translation to on the field, but how do you feel you built that trust with your teammates?
Yeah, I mean, just coming out and putting my best foot forward each and every day, letting them know that I'm capable of doing whatever they ask of me. And it's bigger than me at the end of the day. I'm not just doing what I do for me. I'm doing it for the rest of the guys out there. It's one thing. I think one of the first things I told you last year is that we do our down in the States it's the 111, but up here it's our 112. And I'm just doing my job. I'm doing what they're asking me to put ourselves in the best position to be successful.
Perfect. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.